All right, happy Tuesday. I'm going live for some Pilates / yoga that we do every Tuesday, Sunday. So, nothing really needed, but maybe a yoga mat. We start by doing the Joseph Pilates little flow here, and then go into some yoga, about 20 minutes. All right, so, all right, I see you, miss. All right, well, let's start in Savasana. Start on your back, take up space, start to take some deep breaths. Here is where you start to just notice how you feel. Start to do a little body scan, making sure you're relaxing from your head to your face to your jaw, shoulders all the way down through your toes. Try not to resist gravity. Let the feet splay open wide. Focus in on your breath. Especially sometimes after a day of like nonstop, you want to really start to come into your body, your breath. Just take this moment to slow things down. It's really what we don't do enough of throughout our day. All right, we'll switch it to our Pilates, bending the legs up. So here, it should feel a little bit different because now we're more activated. You're squeezing through your inner thighs, your legs, scooping up and in. So there's two things going on. It's not only kind of pulling the ribs together, but this scoop and pull like a zipper from your pelvis up into your rib cage. So you get that feel. Length through the crown of your head. So now as you breathe, you're already kind of pulled up and in. And then as you take that exhale, you want to draw your abs up and in even more. I know sometimes it seems silly, like why would we work on breath, but this is really important because if we just keep being really repetitive with this, then hopefully we are sitting throughout our day, breathing like this, more pulled up and in. It's going to tighten everything up. And this is really what keeps our organs in. All right, well, let's take it to the 100, reaching up towards the sky. And then you got that chin tuck, that head pulling back, so that stays, and then you lift up, you lift up, you lift up as high as you can go, legs float up, you start to pump your arms, get that inhale, and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, so keep rounding up to reach, shoulders away from your ears. Last breath. Okay, roll up, legs go long, arms are up. Chin to chest, round up and over. And then using your abs to pull back. It's almost like you want to get stuck a little bit, so take it slow. To then lower down. How high can you reach without losing the connection? Take it to our roll over. So once you lower down, the legs float up, Pilates stance, lift up and over, open up shoulder width, and then rolling down one vertebrae at a time, reaching through your fingertips. Connect your heels down here at the bottom. Try not to fling over, and then enjoy the stretch at the top. All right, so then once you do 3, that reverses, opening up shoulder width. Try not to fling, use your abs, lift up and over, squeeze through the center line so you're tightly squeezing as you roll down. Should feel slightly different to reverse it. Another big thing is as you roll down, you don't have to go too far with the legs, just to a point of control. Open up shoulder width, lift back up and over. All right. Once you roll down, legs are up, left leg drops, right leg is up, one leg circle. Circling down, around and up, leading with your heel. Once you do 5, your circle reverses. Now that left leg is squeezing in through the center line, flexing into the ground. There's lots of control. Once you do 5, scissor switch the legs, set up, left toe pointed, circle down, around, stop. So it's with control. You don't want your hips flinging around. Sometimes I see people whip this so fast that there's so much motion. Once you do 5, it reverses. All right, once you do 5, lower it down, rolling like a ball. Get yourself, top of your mat, bend the knees up, right hand, left ankle, left hand, right wrist. Open the spine up. Use your abs to roll back. Your abs roll you up. All right, we take it to our abs. Here's 5. So pull yourself back. Right knee pulls in, hang on to it, get the shoulders away from your ears, single leg stretch. So a lot of opposition here. Last one, double leg stretch. So back to your Pilates stance, push the legs open, circle around, hug, squeeze, pull. Heels are squeezing. Last one, scissors, right leg up, left leg long, that pull to switch. Could be a pull or just big long pull. The last one, lower leg lifts, both legs up, hand over hand. You could stay lifted or lower down. And get that slow lower down to scoop and pull back up. In your Pilates stance, tailbone flat and heavy. Length through the crown of your head. Last one. Crisscross, point of control, right knee pulls in, work the twist. This one too, you want to really work the twist, and then your head is pushing against your hands. Right elbow, left knee pulls you up for spine stretch forward. So you're sitting up straight, lengthen your spine. Chin to chest, round reach. Lift and stack back up, big inhale. Exhale. All right, open leg rocker, grab a hold of the legs, just get your little stretch here. Legs come together. Hold your teaser to lower down for corkscrew 2. Make your circle, and then get that little push up towards the sky. So yes, the hips are wiggling a little bit, but the shoulders are grounded, and the movement should come from your lower abs. Just 3 each direction, 6 total. All right, the last one, we pop up and then come up for saw. Lengthen the spine, work your twist, flip your back hand around, reach forward, lift, stack. You are following your breath. Last one. All right, swan. Onto your belly, hands next to your chest, Pilates stance. Use your back muscles to lift yourself. More about length, dropping your elbows. Once you feel like you're in a good spot, your spine is long, look to the right. Chin to chest to look left. Look center. Looking to the left. Chin to chest to look right. Look center. Swan dive prep. Lower body, upper body. All right. And then hand over hand, hamstring curls. More parallel with the feet instead of Pilates stance. Float the legs up and then curl your heels towards your butt and extend back out. Shoulders are away from your ears. All right. Now can you hold and do one leg at a time? Take it right, take it left. Just 6, 3 each leg. Lengthen the spine, pelvis pushing down, should feel it, right? All these little back muscles. All right. To active rest, round it out, shake it out. Just enough to stretch your lower back, right? So really pull your abs up and in to round out your spine. How round can you get your lumbar? And then hands come to the left of your legs. You flip back onto your back for a bridge. Legs are together. Reach with the fingertips. Float up, lift up into your bridge. The right leg goes long, and then give me 3 reaches. So 3 kicks, 3 reaches, whatever you want to say. But don't let the hips drop. Keep pushing actively with that left leg. Drag it back in. We can get lazy with these, but we really want to work it. Push the hips up, and then take your 3 lifts. Don't let that right hip drop. Once you do 3, drag it back in. 1 vertebrae at a time to come down. Spinal twist, pop back up. Lengthen the spine, squeezing together. Twist, twist a little bit further, then come back center. Twist, twist a little bit further. So this is a big inhale, lengthen your spine. This is another one I feel like people can't sit up straight. You want to really get length and space in your spine. We're making our obliques work. The last one. Okay, side kick series. Coming onto the right side. And then get situated. So again, I always see a lot of popping here. You want to pull up and in. This hand's in front of you. Eyes are forward. Float that left leg up. Hip height. Front and back kick. What's going on with the shoulders, the hips? No movement. Up and down. This too, this tug of war of pulling the hip forward as the knee is rotating open. Passe. Gotta really work for it. No laziness in the core. Can you reach past the bottom leg, then reverse? Imagine you were standing on this leg. Okay, circles. Circling it back, a little turnout, abs pulled up and in. Circle reverses. Inner thigh lifts and circles. Maybe a straight leg, maybe a little forward, but no arching. Pulled up and in, lift to lower. Eyes are forward. Watch what's going on with the shoulders too. I tend to be rolled forward with this one, and then we take it to circles, back around and up. Even though we're on our side, the movement's coming from our abs just like it was on our back. Reverse your circle. Push you back, abs pull you forward. Okay, we take it to our bicycle, right in front, legs stack, pull forward, reach it back. Once you do 3, reverse, heel to glute, little stretch, knee to face. Legs come together, beats on belly. Hand over hand, forehead on the hands, float the bottom half up, tap, tap, tap. Squeeze, hold, stay for a breath, and then I'm gonna do a little combo here. Bring your hands next to your chest. We're gonna take a little Superman. So just like you did your cobra, I shouldn't say cobra, or swan, you float up, shoulders away from your ears, and I want you to just fly your arms out like a Superman. Pull back in and lower back down. Go again, float up, just 3 of them, fly out like a Superman. Work these back muscles to pull back in like a lat pull down, lower down, and then one more time. Again, what I like about Pilates is you get that little break, that little release at the end. Then hand over hand, forehead back on the hands, back to your beats on belly, float up, tap, tap, tap your heels together, pelvis pushing down. And then you squeeze, you hold, lower down, shake it out, switch sides. Go to the left side. Gotta get situated, right? Know where you're going, pull up and in, hand behind you, hips stacked, shoulders are stacked, hand in front of you. There's a lot to do here with the form. And then you're floating that right leg up, a little turnout, front and back kick. Up and down. Still driving down, abs pulling up and in. There's a lot going on, even though it doesn't look like it. And then passe. Once you do 3, reverse. Fight for it a little bit. Circles, so pulling it back, abs pull up and in. Reverse your circle. All right, inner thigh lifts and circles. Straight line, but don't pop with your core. Pull up and in like you're standing on that left leg, and then you lower lift. So you gotta balance that wine glass, get the shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Then we take it to our circles, back around and up. Reverse. All right, bicycle, back to the top of your mat. Hips are stacked, leg is over, hip height. Push back, extend, pull it forward. Reach, reach, reach. You want to really feel it. Don't move so fast that you can't feel it. Reverse it. So push back, fire up the glute, heel to glute, knee to face. All right, see where you're stacked. How is your core? Imagine you were standing on that left leg. Last one. All right, let's take it to our teasers. 1, 2, and 3, or whatever dealer's choice, right? It's never easy. Last one. Big long morning stretch. Rolling onto your belly for swimming. Okay. Opposite arm, opposite leg, and then you switch. Shoulders away from your ears. We're going to go 6 total, 3 each side. Then we're going to hold it, everything comes up, and then just swim it out. So now you go opposite arm, opposite leg. Stay like you're swimming. 2 breaths. Last breath. All right. Come down. into our leg pull front, which again, I feel like let's work it with our heels together. Into your plank, heels connected, pull forward like you're gonna fall on your face and like you're gonna rip your hands apart. So this pull up and in like you're getting your 100. Drop your heels back, pull yourself forward. Just 3 times. And then drop down to your knees. Take a puppy pose, reach the fingertips forward, hips stacked. Let that spine open up. We did a little more back stuff than normal. Our sides a little bit, come into a tabletop, take some cat-cows, right leg comes out to the side, one leg child's pose, you can pull that left leg in a little bit, drop your hips back, and even if you rock it back and forth a little bit, it feels pretty good before you come into it, and then just settle in, take a couple deep breaths. Tighten that inner hip. Come out of that, come into your tabletop with that right leg out to the side, walk your hands over to the left, side plank, take a big long morning stretch, gate pose, right hand, left arm, and then come right back down, tabletop position, switch it out. Now it's the left leg, goes out to the side. Maybe take your 3 rocks back and forth. This is just hip mobility. Once you rock it back and forth 3 times, settle into a one leg child's pose. Come out of that, into your tabletop, walk your hands over to the right, right hand plants, modified side plank, big reach, gate pose. Back to our tabletop, take some cat-cows, shake it out. Let's take it to the left, right leg out to the side, left leg, one leg child's pose. Maybe you rock it, maybe you drop right back in. Couple breaths. Coming into your tabletop, walk over to your side plank, big long stretch, big inhale. Exhale, gate. Right back to your tabletop. Let's switch sides. Left leg over the side. Maybe you rocks. Maybe you drop it right back. Come out of that into your tabletop. Walk over to your right. Side plank, big stretch, big inhale. Exhale to gate. Back to your tabletop. All right, take some cat-cows. You know what's coming. We take it into our down dog and 2 sundays. So curling the toes under, lifting the hips. Take a moment to shake it out. Take a down dog, take a few deep breaths. All right, walk your hands towards your feet, back of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, reach towards the sky. Exhale, cactus. Big arch, big bend. Inhale, reach back up. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then take your vinyasa flow. Shift it forward, lower down, and again, maybe it's a baby cobra, maybe it's an up dog, always gentle on your back, don't dump into it. Lifting up your hips, come back into your down dog. Drop the heels, shoulder blades drop down your back, lift the hips, should feel good, open up your back body. Let's go again. Walk your hands towards your feet, back of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This is where you get the length. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, reach towards the sky. The Pilates comes in handy here because you're pulled up and in. Exhale, cactus, drop the elbows, lift the chest. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale to fold. Vinyasa flow. Get that lift. Walk out into your plank. Right, your way back into a down dog. Sometimes I skip the up dogs, like whatever your back's feeling, go for it. Just take a couple deep breaths here. Move around, right? Let that back body open. We don't really come back to the down dogs. Step, hop, jump. Top of your mat, forward fold. So here's where you get to take a little wiggle, loosen that lower back, head and neck hang heavy. All right, we're gonna step the left foot back, right leg in front, warrior one. So square off the hips, rise up, warrior one. Keep pulling that right hip forward, shoulders away from your ears. Bow and arrow, right hand pulls like you're pulling a bow and arrow. Get that yank, that pull, it should feel good. Inhale, rise back up, warrior one. Straighten that right leg out, pyramid pose. If you've got to hop that back foot in, go for it. You're pulling that right hip back. Standing splits. Left leg floats up, forehead to knee. You know, sometimes you point. Some people like to open up. I like to keep a square hip, try to get my heel high. And then step it back for a crescent pose. So left foot steps back. Rise up, crescent pose, big inhale. Exhale, prayer twist. That left elbow hooks on that right thigh, so we're twisting again. Hands are together, lengthen the spine, get that length, take a big inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So now you get to open up to the side wall, bend into it, don't let that knee follow you, your abs pull up and in. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, side angle. Whether you come elbow to knee or down to the ground. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Tick-tock. Legs are straight now. Keep rolling that left shoulder open. Inhale, reverse triangle. And then exhale, back into your side angle pose. And if you can take it to an extended side angle, so whether it's down and you're rotating open, but you're trying to reach, even if your elbow's on your knees, that's fine. You get the extension. Get that big reach, lengthen your spine. Inhale, open up, star pose. Exhale, goddess pose. So we know goddess where you kind of drop down into this like low squat, hands come heart center. You're trying to push your knees back. Shoulders away from your ears. And if you want your hands on your knees, fine. Whew, should burn a little bit. Wide leg forward fold, toes in, heels out. Take that stretch. Walk the right hand to the left foot. Left arm comes underneath that right armpit, and you're kind of twisting, looking under that right arm. Should feel like a nice big deep stretch. Unwind yourself, Skandasana to the top of your mat. So bend into that right leg, should be open. We did those one leg child poses. Low lunge, top of your mat, modified crescent. Left knee goes down. Inhale, rise up, modified crescent. And then exhale, modified splits. We're going to take a revolved triangle, left hand down, right arm up. So drop that right hip as the right hand comes up. You want to create space here in the side body. And then here's our big finish. We're going to take it right into a standing half moon. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up, standing half moon. You would think we're done, but we're not. You're going to come into a stand, take that left leg, cross it over the right, which we've done millions of times, standing half moon. Grab a hold of that left wrist, and now just pull it over to the right. So it should open up your side body even more, should feel pretty good. And then release, forward fold. If you want to keep the cross of the leg for a moment, just to shake it out, let the head and neck hang heavy. It feels really good. unwind the legs. Let's take that same flow on the left side. Right foot steps back, left leg is in front, warrior one. You want that 15-degree angle with your back foot. Rise up as you're pulling that right hip forward. You're trying to pull the left hip back, shoulders away from your ears. Left hand grabs the bow and arrow. The left arm pulls as the right arm reaches. Get that little twist. Rise back up to your warrior one. Straighten that front left leg out. Pyramid pose. Here too, you're trying to pull that left hip back as your right hip pulls forward. It should really open you up back here. Standing splits. Right leg floats up, left foot's down, forehead to knee. All right, step it back, crescent pose. So stack the heel over the toes, get low. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, prayer twist. Right elbow hooks left thigh. Lengthen space in your spine, right? So get the length, pull up and in. Take a big inhale. And then you exhale, open up for a warrior two. Don't let the knee follow you. Push it back. Abs pull up and in. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, side angle. Maybe your elbow's on your knee. Maybe it's down. I like the feel of it on my knee. I feel like it gives me some space. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Kick the hips back, tick-tock. Still reaching up. You want to kind of always get some length in space like you're reaching towards the sky. Inhale, reverse triangle. Same thing here. Pull out of your pelvis. And then exhale, extended side angle. Whether your elbows on your knee or to the ground, but now you're trying to reach overhead. You're kind of twisting underneath your armpits. Inhale, rise up, star. So you get to burst into this big star pose. Big inhale. Exhale to goddess. Knees are pushing back. Shoulders away from your ears. It should burn. It should open your hips a little bit. And then wide leg forward fold. Toes turn in, heels turn out. The left hand's going to grab for the right foot, toe, whatever you can get a hold of. Right hand comes underneath. Get this little twist looking underneath your left armpit. All right, unwind out of that. Skandasana to the top of your mat. Left leg bends, right leg is straight. Should open you up. And then pivot towards the front of your mat. Right knee drops down, modified crescent. Big inhale. Hip pulls forward, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, modified splits. And then the right hand is down, left arm comes up, revolve triangle. Modified revolve triangle, I guess. And then right into our standing half moon. So big move into a standing half moon, left hand down, right arm up. Yes, balancing half moon, I don't know the difference. I think one's called one, one's called two. And then start to lower that right leg down. It crosses over the left leg. Grab for your right wrist. Take a half moon to the left. Rolling open, lengthen your spine. Abs pulled up and in. And then come right back center. Take your forward fold. Give yourself a little shake out. Okay. Unwind those legs. We're going to do it again. Whew. Okay, here we go. Left foot steps back. Right leg is in front. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, bow and arrow, right arm pulls. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, pyramid. Oh my God, pyramid pose. Standing splits. Crescent pose. Back foot steps down. Big inhale to rise up. Exhale, prayer twist. Hook that elbow, lengthen the spine. Big inhale. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Side angle pose. Reach forward. Elbow on the knee or down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, extended side angle. Get that little reach. And then inhale, star pose. Exhale to goddess, pushing those knees back. Turn this way. Wide leg forward fold. Toes turn in, heels out. Left hand comes to the right foot. Right hand weaves underneath. You kind of get that twist, get that side body stretch. Unwind out of that. Skandasana to the top of your mat, just for a second here. Low lunge, top of your mat, left knee drops down, modified crescent pose. Hips push forward, there's your second chance to get it. Get a big stretch through that hip flexor. Exhale, modified splits. Left hand down, right arm up. Open yourself up, create space. And then take it to our half moon. Right hand down, left arm up. And then stand up. Left foot crosses over the right. Grab for that left wrist. Half moon to the right. And then take a forward fold. Let it go. Okay. Let's do it again, but on the left. We know there's light at the end of the tunnel here. Right foot steps back. Left leg is in front. Rise up, warrior one. Big inhale. Exhale, bow and arrow. Left arm pulls. Inhale, warrior one. Pyramid pose. Leg straightens out. Forehead to knee. Pull that hip back. Standing splits. Right leg floats up. Crescent pose. Step that right foot back down. Heel stacks. Rise up, crescent. Exhale, prayer twist. Right elbow hooks. Left thigh. Lengthen your spine. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side. Get low. Side angle pose. Reach. Inhale, reverse. Getting out of your pelvis. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Use your obliques. Exhale, extended side angle. You get to bend into it again. Reach even further. And then take it into star. Big inhale. Exhale, goddess pose. Knees pushing back, hands together. Take a wide leg forward fold. Let that go. Left hand to the right foot, toes, whatever you can get. Right arm goes under, threads underneath. Look underneath that left armpit. Unwind. Bend into that left leg. Right leg is straight. Skandasana. And then take it to a low lunge, top of your mat. Your right knee is down. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Exhale, modified splits. Right hand down, left arm up. And then take it to a standing half moon. Left hand down, right arm up. Take that right leg, cross it over the left, stand all the way up, grab for that right wrist, half moon to the left. Come right back center, forward fold. Maybe the legs are still crossed. And then unwind. Give yourself a shake out, well-deserved shake out. We have not gotten the hips at all. Let's take a pigeon pose. You can walk back into a down dog if you'd like. Take that right leg, pull it through pigeon pose, whether you take a high pigeon, regular pigeon. Here is your time to settle back in. A little bit of lengthier flow, but good. A lot of side opening. On your elbows, come onto your hands, pull back. Whether you're in a tabletop, back to a down dog. I do like the feel of a down dog. I feel like when you come back to down dog, you can feel that blood flow to the right leg. Let's do the same thing on the left. The left leg pulls through, pigeon pose. Walk the right leg back if you like. to your down dog. And take it into a wide leg forward fold. So just feet to hands, hands to feet. Legs open wide. Kick the hips back. Walk the hands forward. To your back. So I normally end with twist, but we're going to end with banana asana because sometimes it's really nice to just, we did a lot of side opening, we did those standing half moons, so let's bring it back into the sides and hopefully we can take it a little bit further. Reach long with the arms and the legs, walk your hands, feet over to the right, and then shimmy the shoulders over to the right. You make that little gentle banana shape to the right. Your option is stay right here, or if you want to grab onto that left wrist, your left leg can either cross over the right or your right leg can scoop to kind of take you further. It doesn't, like sometimes my hip will get funky and I have to scoop and hook my leg. So, you know, however it feels good, but you try not to roll into it. You're trying to square yourself towards the sky, get length and space in your spine. Bring the knees to your chest, tight, tiny little ball. So we always want to go opposite. So tight, tiny little ball, any little shakeouts. Notice how your spine feels. Let's take it to the other side. Big long line. Legs walk to the left. Shoulders shimmy to the left. Grab the wrist, hook the leg, one way or the other to get that banana shape. Breaths. Back center. Again, that opposite, that tiny little ball. Hug the knees into your chest. And then let's take it to Savasana, last and final pose. Take up space on your mat. Stay here to take a few deep breaths. Here is your time to notice how you feel. How your body feels now from when we started. Hopefully breath a little bit deeper. Body a little bit more relaxed. Savasana, or if you want to add a little gentle wiggles, good flow. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll shoot for Sunday, another Pilates yoga.